When YouTuber Daniel Greene, with over 500,000 subscribers, faces serious sexual assault allegations from a fellow creator, most would expect his career to be ruined. But instead of falling apart, Daniel does something entirely unexpected. Instead of letting the allegations destroy him, he manages to destroy the claims themselves in less than 4 days.
And then he tried to stick it in me. And it was at that point that I was just like, I'm not having sex without lube, I'm not having sex without lube, I'm not having sex without lube. And he kept positioning himself between my legs, saying, come on, can we just try, just the tip, just the tip, just the tip. And I kept pushing him away, saying, I'm not having sex without lube, I'm not having sex without lube.
But that's not where the story ends. In the process, Daniel reveals a much deeper plot than anyone could have imagined.
I am so sorry to every survivor that I have hurt in doing this. That was not my intent. And it breaks my heart how many people I have hurt.
Hi, I'm Info, and today we're diving into the controversy between Daniel Greene and Naomi King in chronological order. Everything started on June 19th, 2023, when Naomi King, a female YouTuber with 120,000 subscribers, uploaded her first video about sexual assault. She began by discussing how manipulation should be considered when defining sexual assault, and where the line should be drawn.
I think that manipulation and long-term, even short-term, lying to get what you want needs to be a part of the conversation when it comes to consent. Because some people consent to things and then find out that it was not at all what they thought it was.
She then immediately transitions to talking about a friend who forced her into sexual acts.
About 2 months ago, I had a friend turn out to not be a friend because he did shit I didn't want, he coerced me, all that. He basically went home and then was like, you bring out the worst of me, and then blocked me and hasn't spoken to me since.
Naomi goes on to explain how some predators, including the man who allegedly assaulted her, are skilled at manipulating situations and lying to coerce their victims, often leading them to engage in sexual acts they later regret. She describes how her alleged predator orchestrated a long-term plan spanning 3 years to assault her, and claims that he had done the same to a second victim. But more on that later. By the end of the video, Naomi becomes visibly emotional, but doesn't completely break down.
And it's been following me, and I can't describe why, because people tell me it's not assault. You know? Ugh. Anyway, I'm running out of battery, so that's perfect timing.
As you would expect, people were incredibly supportive of Naomi for sharing her story. Many praised her courage with comments like, "My jaw is on the floor. You hit every point that I had to deal with on my own, and thought to myself, damn, am I the only one that has to deal with this type of male friendship? These types of men are very, very scary, in my opinion, and should be exposed for their manipulation tactics, coercion, lying, and overall harmful behaviors towards women and others. You are not alone. You are heard. Your feelings are valid, and your experience is real. Thank you so much for your vulnerability. You are incredibly strong, and this will only make you stronger, I promise. I really appreciate your openness." However, the next development in the controversy wouldn't come until 2 years later, in February 2025, and it was a video that no one saw coming. In the first 3 minutes of her new video, Naomi dropped a bombshell. The friend she had previously accused was none other than Daniel Greene. Even though she hadn't explicitly named him in the original video, Naomi revealed that Daniel had taken immediate action, demanding the video be taken down within 24 hours.
Again, I did not identify who I was talking about at all. I did not say what this person's name was. I did not describe what they looked like. I did not describe where they lived, where they were from, what they did for work. Nothing. 8 days later, I received a cease and desist from Daniel Greene's lawyer, threatening me with a lawsuit demanding that I take that video down in 24 hours or they would sue me.
She also explained that after the incident, she told Daniel's girlfriend everything and even sent her an apology video.
I reached out to his girlfriend because I felt like shit. And I know what it's like to be cheated on, and it fucking sucks. She replied and asked me for the truth. She asked me for the truth. I was at the airport when I received that message. I headed home to send her the truth. By the time I got home, she had asked me to leave her alone.
Naomi didn't hold back, calling him a regular cheater and stating that she had tried to help him save his relationship by stopping his cheating habits. Naomi later released another video where she gave a detailed account of the alleged assault from her perspective. According to Naomi, the story started on February 2023 when Naomi and Daniel decided to go on a trip to Vegas as friends.
But the trip was going to be for the end of April. On March 28th, I wrote the 8-page letter. March 28th. This is weeks before the trip, which I said in that video, but some people are getting confused. 8-page letter was written March 28th. I told him about it March 28th. March 29th, I was like, hey, I want to say it sooner rather than later because it's kind of heavy. And then on April 1st, we had the video call where I read the entire thing out to him, and it took about 40 minutes. We decided during that call, 100%, nothing was going to happen between us.
However, on the first night, while Naomi was high, naked, and lying on her bed, Daniel joined her as they were sleeping in the same bed. After some time, he sexually assaulted her.
Thing they had ever dreamt of doing to you. Very quickly. Push over, shove tongue in mouth, suck the titties, lick the pussy, lick the asshole. Like, he literally was just going bam, bam, bam. Like, and then he tried to stick it in me. And it was at that point that I was just like, I'm not having sex without lube, I'm not having sex without lube, I'm not having sex without lube. And he kept positioning himself between my legs, saying, come on, can we just try just the tip, just the tip, just the tip. And I kept pushing him away, saying, I'm not having sex without lube, I'm not having sex without lube.
Naomi later revealed that Daniel assaulted her again the next day before she left for a tattoo appointment when they were alone again. This time, things got heated even further.
And then he started pressuring me into the shit that he promised wouldn't happen. And I repeatedly told him, Daniel, we just talked about this. We said we weren't going to do this. We just talked about this over breakfast. You promised me we were just friends. He kept pressuring me. He kept pressuring me. I had somewhere to fucking be. So as per usual, I did not fight back. And I will acknowledge that. He did push me to my knees and shove his dick in my mouth, saying, suck my cock.
With accusations and details like these, many would expect Daniel's career to be over, but that's not where his downfall happens. Because after Naomi made her videos on the matter, Daniel immediately responded with a video denying the allegations and presenting undeniable evidence that the sex they had was consensual. But didn't Daniel have a girlfriend at the time? Yes, but he still chose to cheat on her.
Okay? He said she deserved to know everything, and by golly did I agree.
I wanted to include this while also stating that Naomi eventually did include the full message in a follow-up video that shows me being the one to want to apologize to Kayla and come forward and admit to the consensual affair. But also within this second video, again, Naomi shows a message that reads as follows, and it is from them. Don't you dare try and put any of this on me. I never asked you to cheat. The last night I said I wanted to do more because you said that had been your favorite part, and then you played it like you didn't want it. Again, it seems only you are allowed to express any kind of lust. When I finally do it, because you've been doing it, you never like it.
Additionally, in his video, his wife revealed that Naomi did contact her after they had sex, but left out important details in her own video.
King said in their video that I reached out to them and wanted to know the truth. That is misleading. In May, they sent me a video, unprompted, wanting to apologize for what had happened. When I first saw the message, I did not want to respond right away, but I did say I would like to hear their side because I felt that was right. When I watched the video, I deleted that message, as you can see here. Now, you might have noticed that my second response was never actually shown in either of their videos, and that is because it says this here: there is no mention of sexual assault.
She also played the full apology video Naomi had sent her, exposing how Naomi had only included select parts in her own video to make her allegations seem more credible.
I think it would be best to show everyone the full context, so I will play the rest of it in full now.
I did to you what was done to me 10 years ago, and I fucking hate myself for it. I feel sick. It was one of the most painful things I have ever gone through, and I did it to you. The similarities between your situation now and where I was 10 years ago is so fucking similar that it's scary. And yet I still fucking did it. And I haven't stopped crying.
On top of that, he used witness testimony to disprove another allegation from 2016, which Naomi had used to portray him as a predator. Later in the video, Daniel addressed Naomi's dishonest behavior in her videos and stated,
We got back to the hotel. I went to the pool. He stayed in the hotel room for hours.
This was another lie from Naomi. I wasn't sure if I should take the time to disprove here in the video, but I think it's important to display a pattern of dishonest behavior from Naomi. We went out on excursions the entire time we were in Las Vegas, including going to a otherworld universe grocery store experience art house that is available in Las Vegas. Here is a receipt for me making purchases at the gift shop there for Naomi and myself.
After Daniel's response, Naomi released an apology video, one of the most insincere apologies ever, according to many. However, she later deleted it.
And mocking them. This is not funny. It is not funny to accuse someone falsely of rape, and it is not funny to mock real rape victims. And I will say once again, Naomi King and I had a consensual affair 2 years ago. Naomi King has already uploaded and deleted an apology video addressed to myself, Kayla, and to sexual assault victims.
I am so sorry to every survivor that I have hurt in doing this. That was not my intent. And it breaks my heart how many people I have hurt.